this is the nephew of Missouri Representative Vicki Hartzler, who basically, I mean, conservative representative. Her nephew went on Tick Tock and spoke about her opposition to the Respect for Marriage Act. And he basically just spoke about his personal experiences with her. Just a window into family dynamics when you have this kind of Republican in your family.
Today, a United States Congresswoman, my Aunt Vicki, started crying because gay people like me can get married.
I hope and pray that my colleagues will find the courage to join me in opposing this misguided and this dangerous bill.
Jordan Peterson.
So despite coming out to my aunt this past February, I guess she's still just as much as a homophobe.
Let's be clear. Obergefell is not in danger, but people and institutions of faith are.
Aunt Vicki, that's not right. Institutions of faith like religious universities are not being silenced. They're being empowered by the US government to discriminate against tens of thousands of LGBTQ students because of religious exemptions, but they still receive federal funding.
The bill's implications: submit to our ideology or be silenced.
It's more like you want the power to force your religious beliefs onto everyone else. And because you don't have that power, you feel like you're being silenced. But you're not. You're just gonna have to learn to coexist with all of us. And I'm sure it's not that hard.
Oh, he's so cute.
You know what's beautiful about this is it really puts the lie to the particularly, like, I'm thinking like Matt Taibbi, like East Coast sort of liberal contrarian journalists who make all amends for what they perceive as the middle of the country because everyone's backward back there. But the Republicans just speak for a small number of people. I guarantee that kid has plenty of family members who aren't like Aunt Vicki and actually accept him and are willing to go on this journey with him.
We played that clip of that commencement from who was the speaker, the Republican senator who
Cynthia Lummis.
Yes, which university was it?
Like, I think it was the University of Wyoming.
Yeah, University of Wyoming. That would make sense. And she was getting booed as soon as she brought up like some just
like trans bathroom
boilerplate trans talking point from the right, and the whole crowd was booing her. I mean, that's exactly.
And it's, that's the thing she's crying about there, and she's like, submit to our ideology or be silenced. Like, I have some experience in this. I have aunts, an aunt, I guess I should say, who isn't happy that let's say me and my brother, for instance, live with somebody who we're not married to. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, like, the having certain family members be upset with them for making their opinion so known on that, and then come to our defense in sort of situations like that. And I'm not I have cousins who like have had children without being married, and that there's certain Catholics that hate that. And guess what? Just not going to talk to you. You're not that important.
Yeah, right.
Like, we got lots of aunt and uncles. Some are actually cool and won't let this get in the way. And the ones that are, you're just going to have a more lonely, sadder life. And, best of luck to you.
I mean, and the nephew here, Andrew Hartzler, is approaching this with the utmost kindness that he possibly could. I mean, when she says that Obergefell is not in danger, why? Give me some factual basis for me to have faith in that, because Clarence Thomas literally says, essentially, in the concurring opinion when they overturned Roe, come for this list of precedents, and Obergefell, which enshrined the right to gay marriage, that is what they want to go after next. And so just trust us doesn't work, especially when we just all lived through the just trust us moment when it comes to Roe versus Wade, which was, this is not going to happen. It's settled law. Susan Collins essentially saying, I trust Brett Kavanaugh. And then what do you know? It wasn't Brett Kavanaugh. Who'd she say that about? Amy Coney Barrett? She said that about one of the Supreme Court justices. it's settled law. I trust that they are going to uphold Roe v. Wade. And looks like that wasn't the case, because how these fundamentalists work, how these right-wingers work, is they lie up until the point when it's opportune to strike. And if they really thought that Obergefell was not in danger, why are we crying about the possibility of enshrining same-sex marriage into law? It doesn't make any sense. They just are. The reason she's crying is because she knows that this makes it a lot more difficult.
Yeah, that her life is getting lonelier and lonelier, and people are leaving it because she has hateful attitudes, and you can call it submitting to the LGBT ideology, but it's like submitting to the idea that we shouldn't have slavery anymore.
Yeah,
like you should submit to that. And to the extent that you can't let go of your ego and whatever sort of rotten heart that you got that is blocking you, like that's a you problem.
Mm-hmm. Wyoming Ryan, it was Cynthia Loomis speaking at the University of Wyoming. She did vote for the Marriage Equality Act. I worked tech on her previous campaign, and I was shocked that she actually voted for the Marriage Act. I just wanted to point out that small bit of light in our dark state. That's good to know.